G'day guys, Ron here from Osborne Digital Marketing. Today I'm going to show you how to spot CTR manipulation so you can check if your competitor is using CTR manipulation to help them get better ranking with SEO. Let me show you how to check for it right now. Rank Lightning is now live, guys, so jump over to ranklightning.com, check it out and grab a great deal. Now, when it comes to spotting CTR manipulation, you might be wondering what your competitor is doing and how they're outranking you, because let's be honest, there's 1,001 factors, especially now that's going into SEO. You used to be able to just build backlinks, cool bananas, you'll rank #1. Even if you didn't even mention the keyword on the page, you mentioned it once in the H1 as an example. That was enough. Those days are gone. The days that are around now are things like CTR manipulation is starting to come into play. Now, this is a competitor of mine. This is not mine. I just found it out there, and I'm sure you will be seeing a lot of weird and wonderful things. Now, when you're trying to spot if a competitor is using CTR manipulation, the first thing you're going to have to know is what the general range of certain keywords are. That's the first thing, because they could manipulate thousands and thousands and thousands of words. But what I would suggest, if you don't know for sure, if you're like me doing roofing SEO, if you're looking around the local area like Miami, Fort Lauderdale as an example, and you're sitting, you know that it's only a couple of hundred searches a month in a couple of those locations, but then all of a sudden you see someone that apparently that keyword starts shooting up. So you'll know, like as an example, if I start to see, let's just say it was like Fort Lauderdale roofing, if I notice that keyword going from a couple of hundred searches a month all the way up to 1,000, just very, very quickly, someone's starting to play CTR manipulation. Now, I'll see those search changes in something like SEMrush. What I'll walk you through right now is I want you to come down, and the biggest thing is you're going to go into the organics. Now, you can see an explosion of traffic. You know, we've gone from always normally sitting around 9,000 searches, which after looking at this, you'll be like, is it? But then we've exploded up to, we're talking 40,000 to a roofing website. Guys, how normal is that? That's not normal. So immediately, these are things that you want to start looking for, and that should pique your and heighten your sense more to the point of you're looking to see things that are out of the normal. It's not normal for a roofing website to have an organic traffic amount of 10,000. That's not normal. That's the first thing. So you can see they've also had a massive drop in keywords. Now, does it mean that that correlates with the traffic, all of this? Not necessarily. Things can go down, traffic can go up, and keywords go down and you get more leads. So that's not really something I'm focused on. What I'm looking at is the actual volume of traffic. That's the first thing that I see. Then when I come down to the organic keywords, it's time to have a look. Now, a big tip that I'll give you when you're trying to spot CTR manipulation, see how often that brand name is searched. So what you want to do is, if it's an actual competitor of yours, and again, you're in that Miami, South Florida area, as an example, you're a roofer, you want to have a look to the biggest guys, maybe Chase, you want to have a look at them and see how often their term is searched, like their brand name is searched, okay? So you're having a look at those guys to see what's going on. How often are those guys searched? And the reason you're getting that is because you're starting to get a number. So if you have someone that's a no-namer serving one location, is not that big, so to speak, compared to the massive company that literally operates all around Florida, if you notice that they have significant volumes on their brand name search compared to what the biggest competitor actually does, chances are there's a bit of CTR manipulation from your competitor going on. So that's a big tip. Now, what you want to do, first thing is you come down here, like look at these guys. We can see that they're getting 62% of their traffic from this keyword, which is roofing near me, Abe Roofing. Okay, so 74,000 times that keyword's being searched. Now, same thing. So you can see the name here is Honest Abe Roofing. So that's the business name. I don't know any average roofing companies that get brand searches of almost 2,000 a month. These are the ways that you can spot CTR. It doesn't make sense. So you're looking for abnormalities. So you've got to use what you know about the area, but you also just want to see, if you start to see that anything that's untowards, that's what you want to look at. Now, the other way you can do this is you want to look at the trend of the keyword. So if we come over to the actual keyword, So the roofing near me, a roofing, because maybe it is a real keyword. Maybe those numbers aren't fluffed. A big thing you want to look at is the trend. Like, have a look at this, guys. You can see that there's no consistency here. It's just, as of a couple of months ago, it's just been an upward explosion. Yet no one's bidding on this. If this is such a valuable term, why is no one paying money for that? There's 74,000 searches. So you want to be looking at all of this. So you're starting to really sit there and be like, wait a minute. Why is there no history for such a huge keyword? This doesn't come out of anywhere, especially not for a roofing company. Apply the same principle when it comes to a plumbing company or anything like that. So that's another way. Look directly at the keyword. The other thing that I would suggest that you actually do is you come across and you go over to the traffic analytics, so in SEMrush. So what you're trying to ascertain is trying to see where that traffic's actually coming from. So how accurate is this? Like, I've made a video on this before, guys. It's few and far between, but we get a little bit of an insight. So let's have a look at this. Let's have a look. So let's look at direct traffic. Let's bring this up. So just make sure my head's not in the way. So we can see here, the blue line here is direct traffic. Now we can see that already back in December 2023, there's 904 searches coming from organic, right? So organic traffic's that, but then direct, there's 7,000. That's abnormal. How can you have so much, yet referrals also 153? So coming from any other things like that's Facebook traffic, all of that. Again, that's abnormal. It's abnormal. Seeing the organic combined with the referral with a little bit of direct, I would say we'd be sitting around about 1,000-ish. That to me would be normal for this type of company in this location. So when you're looking for CTR manipulation, like this solidness, look at this. There's constantly thousands of searches every single month direct. Now, a lot of the time, people, when they do CTR as well, it is direct. It's not through referral means, which is not great. But the thing is, it's like you would have seen the whole URL extension when you're on Facebook and then you click off to a website, you see that Facebook click and it says all these, like, it's nuts. All of that, you have to spoof all of that. It's nuts. I don't do all of that. It's too noisy. You can sometimes do CTR to Facebook, then make unique clicks that way. But these guys aren't doing that. And then let's come to May. Well, according to SEMrush, it was 50,000 direct traffic. So that's where those spoof numbers are coming from. And this is how you can very easily spot that it's CTR going on. First things first, if you don't know the area, I'll give you the final tips of how to spot CTR. First things first is like, you want to make sure, look at the competitor's brand name. Remember that. Look at the competitor's brand name. The guy who's absolutely doing exceptionally well in that area, he should be the leader. If you see that an average unknown person like this literally has 50,000 direct traffic, you got CTR going on. Now, should you be implementing CTR? Well, I do have another CTR case study that'll be popping up somewhere. That video, they use CTR manipulation for a keyword exceptionally well, and they go to the top. And I show you and walk through that. So the thing is, when it comes to CTR and spotting CTR manipulation, I don't recommend it to these levels because chances are it's only going to hurt you. Unfortunately, these guys don't do too well elsewhere. And another thing you want to make sure of is when you go back to the organic research for it, the final thing you want to be checking for is how well that actual page that they're sending a lot of traffic to. Now, this is where it can get hard to determine where are they actually sending traffic to. But if you think about it like this, SEMrush is going to show you the pages that those keywords rank for. So what you can do is you can come down and you can actually have a look and you can see the pages. So you can see, okay, well, the roofing near me, a roofing, they're sending it to their locations page. Oh, well, let's have a look and see what other keywords they're ranking for. Because if this page is ranking for roofing near me, then they're combining that thing really, really well. But chances are that they won't be. Chances are that they won't be. So Google's really caught on to this. So yeah, there's no roofing near me. What they're trying to do is associate things in together. But again, like honest Abes, guys, it's nuts. But that's how you can spot it. That's a general gist, a good educational video of, hey, trying to understand what my competitor's doing. Do I recommend doing what they're doing? Absolutely not. like it's a terrible thing because it's not sustainable. When you're doing SEO, I always say, think 12 months. So this isn't sustainable. Google could come along tomorrow, be like, this is a bad practice and wipe them out. And that's something that you need to be cautious of. They might be getting good results, good leads and everything for what they're doing. But for me personally, I don't like that approach. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Make sure you check out Rank Lightning. Like and subscribe, guys. Heaps of you guys aren't likers and you're not subscribers. So like and subscribe. Put a comment down below on what you want to see. I'll make more videos like this if you want. Put a comment down below. Let me know what you think of it, and I'll see you around. Cheers.